My mom called me used goods, so I uninvited her. I met my fiancé Joey during my first year of law school. He was sweet, brilliant, and quietly supportive. We started dating, and by the fall of my final year, I found out I was pregnant. I was 25, terrified, and just trying to hold it together while planning my career. Joey stood by me completely. He said he'd support whatever I chose no matter what. His parents were nervous at first, but kind. My own? A very different story. I come from a conservative Christian household, the kind where purity is everything. My two older sisters married young and are now stay-at-home moms. I'm the only one who graduated college, walked away from religion, and chased a career. When I told my parents I was pregnant, they were devastated. My mom cried and called me used goods. She couldn't stop asking how I could let this happen. They told me Joey and I had to get married, and when I said we wanted to wait and not rush it, my mom accused us of not putting our baby first. They didn't speak to me again until after my daughter was born. Since then, they've been polite, loving toward my daughter, sure, but I'm still the black sheep. Meanwhile, Joey's parents helped us every step of the way. They covered medical bills, helped us rent an apartment, and his mom became my biggest cheerleader. She watched the baby while I studied for the bar exam and always made time for me. I've grown closer to her than to my own mom. When Joey proposed, his mom cried tears of joy. She told us how proud she was that we made the best of a difficult start, and we said we wanted to plan a small wedding with just family and close friends, centered around us and our daughter. We told my parents when we arrived in town for Thanksgiving. The reaction? Cold. My mom immediately asked if it would be a religious ceremony. I said no, and explained we wanted something small and intimate. Her response was to turn to Joey and say he clearly wasn't eager to marry me, since it took him 4 years and a child to do it. Joey calmly explained that we've always wanted to marry, but life, careers, parenting, and paying off loans had taken priority. Then came the kicker. My mom looked me dead in the eye and said I had ruined her dream of a proper wedding, that I shouldn't wear white because and had sacrificed my purity. That's when I broke. I cried right there at the table. I told her I've worked so hard, made the best decisions I could, and didn't deserve her constant judgment. She told me I was crying because I was ashamed. I told her I have nothing to be ashamed of, not with a beautiful daughter, a supportive partner, and a life I'm proud of. Then I did the thing I've been dreading for years. I told her she's not invited to my wedding. I told her she's been cruel since I got pregnant, and I only want people who love and support me there. My dad immediately said if she wasn't going, he wouldn't go either. I said that was fine. That night, Joey told me something he hadn't shared before. When he asked my dad's permission to propose, my dad said he'd say no if it weren't for the baby. He accused Joey of using me and not stepping up by marrying me sooner. Joey hadn't told me before because he didn't want to hurt me, but given how my parents were acting, he thought it was time I knew. This morning, my sister called. She said I'd broken our mother's heart and was being cruel by excluding her. She said our mom has loved and supported me and my daughter, even if she disagreed with my choices. And that family is family, even if they don't agree with you. But here's the thing. I've made my family. Joey, our daughter, his parents, the people who stood by me, not judged me. My wedding is a celebration of that love, not a punishment for past sins, and I'll be wearing white proudly.